Hi, welcome to the second session in this breathing series. We're starting very simply, but don't underestimate how profound the small resting breath is. We need to think like a nuclear physicist who examines a tiny atom and using very powerful microscopes looks right within and then finds that it opens up and there's so much more within a tiny thing. It's exactly like that with our breathing practice. This little breath, it's the powerhouse of our whole reality. You mightn't believe that. How much have you really looked? The key here is the power of your concentration. We're using the microscope of our mind, our observing mind. We are looking deep within, and we can go deeper and deeper if your ability to concentrate is stronger. And then you will distinguish things you mightn't have thought were there. Alright, have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Now close your eyes and let's settle. Just sit with a resting breath. Probably best through the mouth at this stage. We need to learn about air pressure, and that's why breathing through the mouth is so much easier for the body. So try to leave your breath alone as much as possible. Just let it run itself. Focus on the feeling and what this breath is telling you about your current state of mind, your current state of being. How small is this breath? How fast is it? How tight does the body feel wrapped around this breath? This tells you how tight your mind has been today. But even now, this simple action of directing the conscious mind to be observing the body as it sits still and quiet with a resting breath is already going to start changing the breath, making it easier. All you need to do is relax into this feeling. But it's interesting to notice that if you do start relaxing well, and if you haven't been relaxed, then fatigue will swing in deeply. Anxiety is exhausting. being fixated in the mind, being obsessive, is exhausting, not just for the mind but for the body. And if you do feel tired now, just by stopping for a few minutes, well, that tells you about the way you've been living. If you sit and do this for a few minutes, you'll start thinking about stuff, the stuff that's on your mind, what your mind is concerned with, concerned about, and seeking to resolve. Let's try for a couple minutes and see what comes up. Just keep relaxing around this gentle, easy, resting breath. Relax, have a sigh. And check your posture. Have you started to slouch? Has your head started to drop? Further signs of fatigue. Or have you started to get energy? Are you starting to restore? Is your body starting to lift? Is your mind starting to clear? perhaps we needed longer, 5 to 10 minutes. It's a really valuable practice, worth doing, especially at the end of a day, a big day, perhaps of work or school, something like that. All right. Sit up nice and straight. Use your arms. Rest on the knees. Have a clearing breath. Now, we've been breathing mostly through the mouth. We've been doing a resting breath. We've also been doing a sigh. Now let's focus on breathing through the nose. Close your eyes again. Focus on the resting breath. Close your mouth. And now shift your attention to the gates of the nostrils, where a light spray of air eases through. Keep focusing in this area. You're not focusing on the lungs, you're not focusing on the stomach. We're trying to isolate the mind with concentration on a sensory area of the body around the gates of the nostrils, the air moving in and out in a light fashion. Very delicate, very gentle. Now notice if you've started to slow and lengthen the breath. By driving the breath, by taking control of it, we make it stronger. See if you can let go of it now, but still focus on feeling it in the nostrils. It should back off and be much smaller and perhaps barely detectable. So the sensation around the gates of the nostrils is very subtle. Brushing so lightly as it comes through the nostrils. It's so small, you have to really concentrate. This is the opposite of breathing heavily or strongly or fast. Notice if you feel like you're losing it, you will increase the strength of that breath. But we're trying not to do that. try to relax around your lungs. And try to relax your stomach. Again, that soft focus, that tiny little feeling of the lightest kind of breath in your nostrils, of particles of air gently brushing as they ease through the gates. Okay, relax. Now we're going to have a sigh, but keep your mouth closed. We're going to do a sigh completely through the nose, and let's see if it feels different. Have a big breath in, and then a long release. Open your eyes. So how are you feeling? Have you quietened? Do you feel more calm? I hope so. Thank you for today.